Hey guys, Trev here from SpineWise, and I want to talk to you today about how this little fella could become your best friend. If you're suffering with back pain or if you're suffering with period pain, this little thing may actually make a huge difference to the quality of your life. So what is it that I'm talking about here? What I'm talking about is a spiky ball. There's a little ball here, I'll zoom it in. Little ball here, it's got all these little spikes on it. It's kind of like hundreds of thousands of little fingers that can be used to do deep tissue massage without actually needing to pay for someone to get in there and break tissue up for you. So how can this help you if you have period pain or if you have back pain? Alright, so one of the things that we have noticed over the years, we're going to start with period pain first if you're female, then we'll get to the back pain stuff later. Let's take a couple minutes. So if we're going to talk about females with period pains, one of the things that that we discovered a long time ago, this is not research based, this is just stuff we observed in clinic, is that there's a key little muscle called your piriformis that goes from your hip to your sacrum. It goes right across in this area here. And it's a big key support muscle for the lower part of your spine. The other thing it does is actually it's responsible for turning your foot out, whether it be on the left or the right side. And one of the things that we've seen over the years is that women who are going through currently in period pain, not if you get it periodically, but as in like right now you've got it, this muscle tends to really tighten up. And sometimes if you get a really deep soft tissue massage through that area, it gives it a little bit of relief and it can actually give you some freedom and even get rid of the period pain as well. So how do we use this little fella to achieve that? Alright, we'll get back to that. So with the low back, when it comes to low back, one of the key things that we constantly keep talking about, which is a really big precursor to causing back pain, is the function of your glute max, which is the big muscle that forms the bulk of your bottom, basically. When this muscle doesn't work very well, the result is we lose lower support for the spine itself, for the lower part of the spine. It changes spinal curvatures in the lower spine, changes pelvic support, and can increase our risk of lower back pain as well. In some people, that's just because they don't have strength. In some people, because they don't have function. In other people, it's because of fatigue and overuse. And these are the people that we really want to speak to now, because these are the people that tend to get tight glutes. So this upper outer area through this area here tends to get really tight and stiff, and sometimes even achy and sore in these people, and that tends to drive their low back pain. Alright, so how are we going to use this little fella? So what we're going to do is we're going to roll on it, and we're going to use these little nodules on it, these little fingers, to actually get deep in and massage deep into those muscles and free it right out. So to start with, if you're suffering with period pain, you want to get some relief, this is what I suggest you do that works amazingly well. So grab your spiky ball, and we want to go on the piriformis muscle itself, which is that big muscle we spoke about before that goes from the outer part of your hip to the middle part of your sacrum through that area. And you've got to put the spiky ball right in the middle of that. So you're going to go right into the bulk of it. And once you've got it there, you'll find when you hit the right spot, it's going to be quite tender. It can be really sore. So we're going to put it on there, just gently lift up from your pubic bone up this way, and you just got to rock from side to side, left to right, so that spiky ball goes straight through that area as you lift in this area here. And a good 30 seconds on one side, then we're going to switch to the other side, and we're going to go 30 seconds the same way on the other side. And doing this quite often makes a huge difference to women who have period pain. It almost relieves it instantly from what we've seen in our office. It's something you can do, it's not going to do you any harm in any way, shape or form, as long as you're doing things sensibly, and it can provide you with hours of relief, and sometimes even free up the entire day. So it seems to work really well for most people. Alright, so if we've got back pain, we're trying to free it up with back pain, we're going to do it a little bit differently. So before we were aiming to get right into the middle of the glute, and we're going side to side through here, now we're going to go up into the upper outer quadrant. So this is your piriformis that comes across here, and we're looking to go right across that way. Now we're going to come up, and we're going to go to the upper outer quadrant, and we're going to roll through that upper outer quadrant. So same position. You're not going to need your hands on your lower part of your stomach this time. We're going to move it, so if that's my belt line you can see on the top of my hips, we're going to go just beneath that. We're going to sit there, and this time we're going to roll side to side, and even a little bit up and down through that area. So we're going to have this big circle kind of motion through that area. And what you'll find is that there are little areas there that will be quite tender, but almost like they feel good tender. And as you roll through them, you'll free them up, and that'll give you a huge amount of relief. When you stand up, quite often you'll feel that the back is feeling much better as well. So anyway, guys, that's how you can use the spiky ball to free up your period pain and also to help with your back pain as well. Remember, if you are having issues, please get them checked by someone who's an expert. If you need some help with that, just contact me. I'm more than happy to get our expert team to help you out in any way, shape or form we can, or point you into the right direction if you're not in our area. But anyway, guys, spiky ball, we've got them here in the office if you want them. Otherwise, they're freely available nowadays. There are lots of different quality. You want firm ones, not the soft, squishy ones. They're not going to do the job. So these are almost rock hard. They're the ones you want because you want to be able to put weight on them and not have them collapse underneath you. But anyway, if you need a spiky ball as well, just message me. I can get some out to you. Otherwise, always in the office. You're welcome to grab them. And I'll catch you up in the next vid. Bye for now. See you guys.